Thank you for purchasing Toolbox Expert Advisor. The benefits of Toolbox are numerous. It allows a trader to quickly execute a trade and set a trailing stop or desired stop loss and take profit. Toolbox Expert Advisor allows a trader to hedge their current positions along with protecting their existing equity and future gains. This is an affordable must-have tool for any serious currency trader. Now we will begin with the installation of the system. Step 1 is to simply copy the Toolbox 1.0.ex4 file that you should have received in an email. Then go to My Computer, and then your C drive. Then your program files. Then your individual broker folder. Then your experts folder. Then you simply paste. This completes step 1. Step 2 involves restarting your MetaTrader brokerage platform. Simply exit your existing window if it was open and reopen it. This allows for the system to refresh its newly installed Expert Advisor. This completes step 2. Step 3 involves attaching your Toolbox EA to your chart. Once the system has restarted, go to your Navigator window and expand the Expert Advisor section. Then you simply right-click on Toolbox 1.0 and click Attach to Chart. This completes step 3. Step 4 involves correctly configuring the Common tab to make sure that Toolbox 1.0 Expert Advisor runs correctly. All you need to do is make sure that Enable Alerts is clicked, Allow Live Trading is selected, Allow DLL Imports is selected, and Allow Import of External Experts is also selected. This completes step 4. Step 5 walks you through the customization of the system. To do so, simply click on the Inputs tab. Each variable can be individually set. For example, if you double-click on the false, you can set it to either true or false. Or if there is an individual number that you need to place, simply double-click and enter the number that you wish to place. I will now go through each variable and explain what it does. Manage by symbol. If set to true, Toolbox will only manage one symbol or currency pair. If set to false, Toolbox will manage all symbols. Manage by magic number. If set to true, Toolbox will manage trades placed with a particular magic number. If set to false, Toolbox will manage all trades with different magic numbers. Magic number. This number can be changed in order to accommodate several instances of Toolbox running on one account. This is beneficial if you want to customize the setting for each currency pair. Break even at. This is where you can set a number at which you would break even, and it allows the EA to set your stop loss beyond this point, or your pip spread at that pair. Break even slide. The price between the buy price and the sell price with the pip spread taken into account. Trailing stop. The number in pips for desired trailing stop. Only trail after profit. If set to true, Toolbox will take the break-even number into account to determine the profit point. If set to false, Toolbox will not take break-even into account. Immediate closeout. If set to true, Toolbox will close out all open orders. If set to false, Toolbox will not close all orders. Conditional variable time. If set to true, Toolbox will use the time constraint variables listed below. If set to false, Toolbox will not take the time variables listed below into account. Close hour. Hour to stop trading and close out all orders. Close minute. minute to stop trading and close out orders. Conditional variable max profit dollar. If true, Toolbox will close out orders once max dollar profit has been reached. If set to false, Toolbox will ignore this feature. Max profit dollar. Number in dollars when orders should close out. Conditional variable max profit pips. If true, Toolbox will close out orders once max pip profit has been reached. If set to false, Toolbox will ignore this feature. Max profit pip. Number in pips when orders should close out. Conditional max profit percentage. If true, Toolbox will close out orders once max percentage profit has been reached. If set to false, Toolbox will ignore this feature. Max profit percentage. Number in percentage when orders should close out. Close buys. If set to true, Toolbox will close out all open buys. If set to false, Toolbox will ignore all open buys. Close sells. If set to true, Toolbox will close out all open sells. If set to false, Toolbox will ignore all open sells. Delete pending. If set to true, Toolbox will delete all pending orders. If set to false, Toolbox will ignore all pending orders. Close everything. If set to true, Toolbox will close all open orders. If set to false, Toolbox will not close all open orders. Expert name. You may customize the name of the expert advisor, especially if you're running more than one instance. Disable comments. This will not display any comments on the screen. Slippage. The slippage on closing orders is not allowed. Cumulative trailing stop. If true, all orders will have a cumulative trailing stop. If false, all open orders will not have a cumulative trailing stop. Hedge active orders. If true, all open orders will be hedged. If false, all open orders will not be hedged. This completes step 5. When you are finished customizing your system, simply press OK. As you can see in the upper right hand corner, the Toolbox 1.0 is visible. This means that the Toolbox EA is attached to your chart. The smiley face means that the Toolbox is enabled. If you want to disable the Toolbox at any time, simply click the Expert Advisors tab. Then an X will appear. This means that the Toolbox is disabled. If you want to enable the system at any time, click the Expert Advisors tab again, and the smiley face will appear. On the left displays all the variables that you just programmed into the system. Thank you again for purchasing Toolbox Expert Advisor. If you happen to run into any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at www.theforexprofessor.com or email us at support@theforexprofessor.com or call us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 888-570-9998. Good luck, and thank you.